So what we have learned so far is looking at the quadratic functions, which we write as y equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. And the way we can graphing it, this is kind of our focus today. You'll need a graphing paper, but the way we can graphing it is this kind of function either go like this. The graph is a parabola. Now, this is called concave up. It's called concave up, and this is called concave down. And so up and down has to do with they're called the leading coefficient. So if this A is positive, then it's up. If A is negative, it's going down. And one way can help you to know is that you can write this simple function, x squared. And if you can see that if we're going to graphing it, we got x, y. If x is 0, y is 0. If x is -2, then y will be 4, and -1, then y will be 1. And then we go 1, 1, and 2, and 4. So if you're graphing it, this is 0, and this is 1. On the 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4 will be here. Similarly is here and here. You can see that the graph is actually like this. And the leading coefficient A here is 1, which is +1. Now, if you do y equal to -x squared, and if you graph it, you'll see something like this. So that can help you, like, is that up and down? So when A is positive, it's going up, and or it can open up. And if A is negative, it's called concave down. It's all the opening is down. Okay, are we good on here? Very good. And then for the concave up, this is our vertex point. And here is a vertex point. Now we can see that this actually is the lowest, we call the minimum, because the y value here is smallest. On here, y value is highest, that's the maximum. And this point, of course, we know is vertex point. And if we put a vertical line go through it, then the left side and right-hand side, they are just a mirror image. So they are symmetrical with the line over there. And so just kind of cap a little bit, what we see here when we're graphing a quadratic function, we know that is either concave up or concave down, and that depends on the polarity of our leading coefficient A. If A is positive, it's concave up. If negative, concave down. And we also know that there is a vertex point, and if we put a vertical line go through it, then the left side and right-hand side just a mirror image. And so far, we have learned how to find the vertex point. That's called the vertex formula. And that is H is minus B over 2A, and our K is 4AC minus B squared over 4A. So that figure out where that vertex is, then this line will be the axis of symmetry. So we find that. And also, we need to know the y-intercept point. And y-intercept point is pretty easy. Just set x to 0. So the y-intercept point, we call y-intercept, it's really just c. Or if you write to a point, it's just 0, comma c. And we also have, not always, and sometimes we have x-intercept point here and there. And that, to find it, is based on what we just learned, the quadratic formula. Quadratic formula,
Bless you.
which is negative
Thank
b
you.
plus minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So knowing that, knowing there's our y-intercept, there is our x-intercept, there's our vertex, and then we pretty much can graph the function. So all we really need, just in this case, because there's a nonlinear function, we need more than two. So the minimum we need, actually, the minimum we need is at least 5. So we know this, and you can see that this and this, they are symmetrical with that. And so all we need to know is this point, then symmetrical to here, that point. Then we'll be able to graph this line. Okay, so we need a vertex formula to find the vertex. We need the quadratic formula to find the x-intercept. And y-intercept is setting x to 0, so we just our c. So knowing that, then we can graph. So let's see how we do that. Let's do a pretty simple one. Y is x squared plus 3x minus 4. Okay, now we know that our a is 1, which is positive, so it's going to be like this. And we know our y-intercept is comma negative 4. We had that, which is this number. Now we just need to find we need to find the vertex. We know the vertex h is minus b over 2a. In that case, we know minus 3 and 2 and 1, so it's negative 3 over 2. And our k is 4ac, 4. A is 1, c is negative 4, and minus b squared, which is 3 squared, and over 4a, 1. So we got negative 16 minus 9, 4, and it's negative 25 over 4. Now, this is basically negative 6 and 1/4. Okay, so basically 6.25. So now we know the vertex point now. Then we need to figure out our xy, the x-intercept, which is x equal to negative b, which is 3, plus minus 3 squared minus 4. Our a is 1, our c is negative 4 over 2a, 2. So now we got, just write down here, negative 3 plus minus 9 plus 16 over 2 is negative 3 plus minus 25 over 2, just like we did on the previous Masterworks week's homework. And that is 5 and over 2. So we got two, basically, x-intercept, which is negative 3 plus 5 over 2. That gave us 2 over 2, give us 1. The other one is negative 3, negative 5 over 2. That is negative 8 over 2, which is negative 4. Okay, so now knowing that, we right now we have vertex point and the y-intercept, and also two x-intercept points. So we got 4 points. So let's see how we're graphing it. Of course, we need a kind of graph paper. And just have to draw like this. We got X and Y. And now y-intercept 0, 4, -4, which 1, 2, 3, 4 will be here. And our vertex point, our h is -1.5. So 1, 2, -1.5 is here. And our k is 6. Basically, it's -6 to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, -4, 5. So it's right about here. And we have a x-intercept point at 1. Another one is -4. -1, -2, -3, -4 is here. So I'm using different color. Here, 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 here. So now we can see that this should be symmetrical. This is our axis symmetry. And it's symmetrical to that. This is a 1.5. So we go here. So this point, we should have mirror image here. Then now we got the connect them together, which is like that. And that's how we're graphing this. Yep. We good on this one?
I think so.
Okay. Chad, you good?
Yeah, this really helped. Now that I can see it using graphing, like seeing how it works in real life.
Wonderful. Yeah. So this is how we can do the graphing of the quadratic functions. And the key here is to know, one is we need to know the vertex point. We have the vertex formula for that. And we also need to know the x-intercept point. We got the quadratic formula for that. The y-intercept, pretty easy. Just set x to 0. We'll find that, which basically is our c. And with that, then that's all we need, so we can graph that. Okay. I'm going to give you a function here that, since it's very hard for your graph, you just write out what is our y-intercept, what is our vertex point, and what is our x-intercept. Okay. Okay. Let's see what you got. All right, good job, Henry.
Okay, so do I just solve for the x-intercept like I normally do? Or like last week, I missed a little bit when you were explaining how to find the x-intercept.
Well, the x-intercept is we're going to use the quadratic formula. So x is equal to minus b plus minus
Okay, so
squared
just do
minus
that.
4ac over 2a.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oops. Didn't mean to send that out yet.
Oh, Well, so the y-intercept is when x equal to 0. So if you want to find that, you just plug in x to 0 to this function. So that will be equal to, this part will be 0 squared minus 4 times 0 minus 5. So that's -5. In terms of points, is 0, comma, -5 on the xy coordinate system. Good? Yeah, the first one is always x coordinate.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to send that.
Second one is y coordinate. Yeah, make sure we're good on this one.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Sure. What's your answer?
Hey, Dr. Ping.
Yeah.
How'd you get -5? Wait,
What?
oh, no, I see it. Never mind.
Yeah, he just set x to 0 and 5. Well, the reason
Yeah.
for that is, remember, when we have the graph, what is x-intercept? This is the intercept between the graph and the y axis. So this point. Now on this point, anything on the y-axis, the x coordinate is always 0, right? That's where we got. So therefore will be 0. If x is 0, we just plug in to the function, because this point, this is a line on the function. So if x is 0, so we just plug in 0 in, we find -5. Okay.
Thank you.
Sure. Need any help? Yeah, sure. Can you hear me? Hmm? Uh,
Hello?
yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I had to excuse myself for a moment.
Okay. All right, you good?
What's going on?
Well, we're trying to figure out what is our y-intercept, what
Okay.
is our vertex point, and what is our x-intercept point. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So the y-intercept is the easiest. We just set x to 0. We'll find the
Mhm.
y coordinate. That's our y-intercept. Okay, so basically what we got here, the reason it's called a function is that x can be pretty much any value. And once we know the x value, then we can figure out the y value. So it's a pair, we call that ordered pair.
Okay.
Ordered pair. So that means we got x and y there. And as long as the xy satisfy this equation, it is on the line. So that's why we can graphing it. So basically we just find out all the order pairs, for the line, then we can graphing it. That's actually computer, how the computer does that. I'll show you that later on. Okay, so we know that y-intercept. Now, to find the vertex point, then we need, and also the x-intercept, we need to know what is our A and what is our B and what is our C. So in this case, we know, I'm showing a different color. We know our A is 1, our B is -4, and our C is -5. So now if we want to find H is minus B over 2A. And our B is -4. Our A is 1. So we got negative, negative, positive. We got 4 over 2. We got 2. So H is 2. So we got that. And then we're going to find our K, our K. So the K we know is 4ac minus b squared and over 4a. And that is 4. Our a is 1. Our c is -5 minus b squared. B is -4. Square is 16. And 4 over 1. So what we got here is this gave us negative
Or,
-20. 4
oh,
1 times -5 minus 16 as over 4. That actually is negative
yeah. Proves it.
30 negative 36 over 4, which is -9.
Mhm.
Oh, actually, sorry, Tammy, you got that right. So that
Okay.
means we got 2 comma -9. That's our vertex point. Yeah, are we good
That
here?
makes sense. Yep, I
Yeah.
believe so.
Okay. Now I'm going to show you another way to find the k. You can use this to find the k, or you can see that this point is on the is part of a point on this function. That means if I plug in x equal to 2, I should get k. So let's see how we do that. So normally we write this as y equals to function of x and equals to that. And so far we know our y-intercept is when x is equal to 0. So it's a very nice way to show that. Then our k will be the function we plug in 2. So in this case, if we plug in 2, we know that is 2 squared minus 4 times 2 minus 5. And 2 squared is 4. 4 times 2 is 8, minus 5. That gives us -4 minus 5 give us -9. So that's a different way of finding it. That way we just plug in instead of doing this. Okay,
Mhm.
good. And also help you like not to, all you need to know actually just remember the h. H is minus b over 2a. You don't have to memorize the formula for k. You just plug that in. So we have that. Then we need to find our x-intercept point. So that's we got use the quadratic formula. Okay, we got that. So x is minus b plus minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a.
Mhm.
And we know our a is 1, b is -4, our c is -5. So we plug in that. So
I'll
minus
write that down real quick.
-4 plus minus
Okay.
-4 squared minus 4ac. A is 1, c is -5. So we have that. Then 2 times 1. Then we got, this will be 4 plus minus and 16. Negative, negative, positive, so plus 20. And this is a 2. And then we got Then we got 4 plus minus 36 over 2. Now, square root of 36 is 6. So we got 4 plus minus 6 over 2. Then we got 2. One is 4 plus 6 over 2. That's 10 over 2, give us 5. The other is 4 minus 6 over 2. That is -2 over 2 is -1. Okay. We good here?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe
So-
so.
So knowing that, then we'll be able to graphing it. we know our vertex point is 2, comma, negative. So we got a function here. Our y-intercept is -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And our vertex point is 2, -9. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 2, 1, 2. So be that point here. And we also know, so this will be our axis of symmetry. And we'll 2 point, one is 5, one is -1, one is -1 will be here. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be here. And then this one will be symmetrical. So 1, 2 here. So 1, 2. So we should have point here. So therefore, if we want to graph it, we got something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
I think so.
All right.
I just need to memorize the formulas.
Okay.
Yep. See what you mean.
Well, I'll write the formula for you, okay? For this one, so y equals negative. I can see that we've got negative now, x squared plus 4x and -3, okay? And we got h is minus b over 2a. K is 4ac minus b squared over 4a. Our x is negative b plus minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Okay. Oh, I'll be right back. Good job, Tammy.
I'm actually writing it down this time. I didn't forget a notebook. So
Okay. Yeah, make sure the sign you use. So easy to make mistake with the
oh yeah, no, I see what I did wrong.
Mhm.
Did I get so I got K wrong, right?
H also wrong because
Okay. There we go. Is that better?
um so check on your A K, okay? Now your H is
Okay.
correct, but K is not.
Okay. I get K wrong. Oh, yep. I see what I did wrong. All right. Okay. Okay, that was silly. Silly mistake.
Yeah, make sure like when you plug in the numbers, it will be easy to make some mistake.
Is that correct?
H is right, but K is not.
I thought so. Wait, could you write that out? Because I'm actually confused now. I want to see how I did it wrong.
K is here.
Yep.
Okay, well,
Or AC minus B squared.
right. So, well, first our A, well, our A is -1, our B is 4, our C is -3. So therefore, our H is -3/2A minus B is 4, 2, but our A is -1. So therefore, we got one negative, another negative, negative, positive. So we got 2. So now there's 2 ways we can do that. One is just use the formula. K is 4AC. Our A is -1, C is -3, minus B squared. Our B is 4, so 4 squared. Then 4A, that's -1. Then we got is this give us 12 minus 16 and -4. So the top is -4 over -4. That gives us 1. Yep, are we good here?
I see what I did wrong.
Yeah, make sure the
Yeah, it
lines.
was,
Okay.
I did for some reason 2 instead of 4 on
Okay.
K.
Yeah,
at the bottom.
another way we can do is just plug in 2 into the function. So our K will be equal to minus 2 squared plus 4 times 2 minus 3. So this will be minus 4 plus 8 minus 3. That also gives us 1. Very
That
good.
makes sense.
Okay, so we have that. Got H. H is 2 comma 1. Now we just need to figure out our x-intercept. Now y-intercept is easy, just negative 3. Okay, we got our x here. Okay, our x is minus b. Our b is 4, and b squared is 4 squared minus 4, and ac. Our a is negative 1. Our c is minus 3, and for 2a, that's negative 1. So we got
Yep.
minus 4 plus minus 16. Now negative times negative positive. So 3 times 4 is 12. And this is a negative 2.
It's -4 times -1.
Negative 4 plus minus. Now this is just square root of 4. Negative 2. Then we got negative 2 plus minus 2. Negative 2. So we got 1 will be negative 2 minus 2 divided by 2. So it's negative 4 over negative 2. We got 2. Make sure I got that right. Should be.
Wait, I have
16
a question.
b squared minus 4
Oh,
a.
wait, never mind.
Let me see. I think there is wrong here.
So
B squared.
4 times -1 times -3 would be -12. So that would be 12 plus 16, right?
Well, we got a is negative 1. Our c is negative 3. So negative 1, negative 3. So it's
I
12.
thought I thought we did -4 times -1, which is 4 times -3, which is -12. And then that would be plus plus. So 16 plus 12 would, because there's 2
Well,
minuses.
we got minus 4ac, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that is negative 4 times negative 1 times negative 3.
Yes.
And that was this positive, so it's negative 12. That actually is minus 12. 4 squared minus 12. 2. Oh, this is a 4. That's why I made a mistake here. Good.
Oh, I see what I did wrong.
There's a
Okay.
4
Yep.
there. Okay. So
Ah,
it'll be negative 6 over negative 2. That give us 3. You can see that easy to make some silly mistakes. Then we got negative 4 plus 2 over negative 2. That give us negative 2 over negative 2. We got 1. So our x-intercept is, we got 1 and 3. So x is 1 and 3. And that our y-intercept is negative 3. Yeah. Any question here? Are we good?
I think so, yes. Just need to
Okay.
keep an eye on my symbols.
Yeah. Make sure that when you're doing those number crunching, it's easy to make silly mistakes. So double check. Now, once we have that, then we can graph it. We know our y-intercept. We know our vertex point. So if we have the graphing paper, we'll see that our y-intercept is negative 3. 1, 2, 3. So we got that. and our vertex is 2, 1. Vertex 2, 1, 2, 1. This is our vertex. And that is our axis symmetry. And then we got x-intercept 1 here. And another one is at 3 is here. So you can see that graph is going to be like that. And this side is going to go through that point. That's our y-intercept. Okay, we need to find the other point. We can see here, from here to here is 2. And so this is our mirror image. Will be right here for the, so this and this are symmetrical, this and this symmetrical. So now we got the line like that. Yep. Good.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm going to show you a website that help you to verify if you get the work it out and make sure if you got right. And so you can go, let me show you there. Very useful
Okay.
website is called the Desmos. I don't know if you, I think I've maybe showed you before, but very good website. Okay,
Did you say it's called decibels?
Desmos. You can see that DESMOS. Okay,
DSMOS?
DESMOS is right there. You see that?
Yes. I see.
DESMOS. And you go to the math tools, you can see here. And under that, there's you can say graphing calculator. And there are other things you can use. Like I like their geometric tool. It's pretty good.
Oh, yes, I see. Very nice.
Yeah. So we go in, like say, if we want to check, we just type in y equal to, in our case, negative x squared, then plus 4x minus 3. I can see it. And here is our vertex point, 2, 1. And here's the y-intercept. And our x-intercept, 1, 0, and 3, 0. Good. So that will help you to verify if we get right.
Cool.
Yep. Very useful. And I think Chad, you probably you say interest in oh, not leaving the site. Okay, that's Moss. Now the tool, this actually pretty interesting. If you want to learn geometry, and
Yep.
you got this tool here.
Wow.
That's cool.
Okay, so if you want to draw a line, we can go. You pick here.
You?
We can draw a line here.
Yeah.
You can draw a circle. Okay, pick a point as a center.
Kind of like on shape.
Yeah, it's kind of like so this actually very good tool if you want to learn geometry, because you can actually say, how do we bisect a line segment? Now the way we bisect line segment is actually draw a circle and here, and then draw a circle with other side. And
Oh
now,
yeah, is that like drawing a perfect triangle?
now if you pick out this point, oh, actually this is too big. I mean, make down a little bit. Okay. Now you got 2 points. One is here. I'm going to make points. One is here, and one is here. Now, if you connect those two,
Wow.
and this line is a perfect,
Wow.
line which bisect this line.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's a very good tool to learn geometry. I use I actually use that to teach a geometry course.
Wow. No wonder like Leonardo da Vinci had like all those drawings with like interlacing circles and like
Right.
drawing lines and that stuff.
Yep. Well, back then, all they need is a compass, which allow you to draw a circle, and then have a straight edge, which you allow you to draw a line, and you can make a lot of things out of that.
Yeah, wow. Really cool.
All right,
I couldn't help but notice that you used Duolingo.
I do use Duolingo. That's how I'm learning French right now.
Oh, that's
How
cool.
about you? What you learning?
So I've been learning Spanish and German for the past couple of years, but
Okay.
I'm learning it. I do it every day more frequently because I've got something going on in the summer. I'm going to Belize, so that'll be pretty cool.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm consider every day
Ooh.
spend maybe 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, I actually learned Spanish with Duolingo, so I can now actually read Bible in Spanish.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm not quite at your level yet. I'll get there soon.
That's okay. Yeah, just you are still young, so you you had many years to surpass me. Okay.
You're not. You look pretty young yourself. So
Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Next week. Thank you.
next week.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Thanks for